Hello Newcastle fans. Pay close attention, because I have some bombshell news that has just arrived from behind the scenes at St James Park. With the end of the season approaching, Newcastle United is entering a period that could define the club for years to come. We've heard a lot about new signings and the millions from PIF, Public Investment Fund, but now, there's a huge internal dispute going on. Eddie Howe is reportedly pressuring the board to resolve a situation that has been left until very late. We risk losing one of our most awarded, loyal and technically gifted stars, a player who has worn the black and white shirt more than 250 times, for absolutely nothing this summer. Other clubs are already circling like vultures, waiting for the clock to strike midnight. I'm going to reveal exactly who this player is and the decisive reason that prevents him from signing a new contract in a moment. But first, do me a big favor. Click the subscribe button and activate the bell right now. If you want to know everything about Newcastle before everyone else, you need to be part of this community. Have you done that yet? Great, let's get down to business. While the club has been dedicated to rewarding new talents like Malik Thiaw, especially with giants like Chelsea and Juventus eyeing him, some of the old guard players have been left in limbo. The player in question has been a mainstay for us since 2018. He has been a mainstay under Howe, proving that age is just a number with his incredible passes and defensive reading of the game. However, this season hasn't been easy. A serious ankle injury in January kept him off the pitch, and while he was recovering, his contract was nearing its end. It officially expires in June. According to important sources like Peter O'Rourke, several clubs are already preparing contract offers to sign him as a free agent. Eddie Howe, however, has seen enough. He made it clear to the board. This player is fundamental to the squad and losing him would be a disaster for our defense. Fabian Schär's future at stake, Eddie Howe is desperately pleading with Newcastle to renew Fabian Schär's contract before it's too late. The 34-year-old Swiss player is at the center of this controversy. Even with players like Botman, Thiaw, and Dan Burn in the squad, Howe considers Schär's experience irreplaceable. So, what's the problem? Well, it turns out that while both sides want to stay together, they are at a huge impasse over the length of the contract. The club is being cautious due to his age, but Schär wants the security he has earned over 7 years of service. Howe has now personally intervened to demand that the board resolve this situation before we lose a defender valued at £20 million for free. We would be completely crazy if we let Fabian Schär go. Even at 34, his ability to play out from the back with the ball under control is world-class, and that kind of loyalty and experience isn't easily bought. If we are going to play in Europe next season, we need 4 high-quality defenders, and Schär is definitely one of them. The board needs to give him another year on his contract, which he wants, and make sure he signs before a rival club makes an irresistible offer. But I want to hear your opinion, Newcastle fans. Should Newcastle offer Fabian Schär the contract he's asking for, or is it time to let the veteran move on and focus on younger players? Would he still be a starter in your ideal team? Leave your opinion in the comments below. And look, if you want to know the second he signs the contract, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. I'll be back as soon as the news is released.